Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. I wanted to remind you that your discernment is the best tool that you possess in order to understand any situation or mindset or even position that you may currently be in or even may be in the future. You see, because discernment is our intuitive ability to use the clarity, the wisdom, and the knowledge that we've gained along our lifetime, right through either trial and error or accomplishments and triumphs, right? What works, what doesn't work, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. And use those tools in order to view whatever may be coming your way, approaching you in your energy, whether it be today or maybe one day in the future, or even if you're reflecting and this is something that has already occurred. Because I know that life is ever changing, and I know that nothing stays the same, and that because we live in a world of motion, we're constantly in motion, whether we're sitting down or not, we are in motion, and we do affect the velocity of the energy that we carry by the degree of the motion that we hold. So if we're thinking, that's motion. If we're applying, that's motion. If we're thinking and applying, then that's double motion, right? So we're constantly putting a hand in what goes on around us, especially what affects our immediate environment. And when situations may come our way that may need us to step back a little bit and reflect or look at the situation or use our discernment to decide, does this feel good? Does this feel bad? Does this feel right? Does this feel wrong? Does this feel like I'm following a divinely led path, or does this feel like I'm taking shortcuts trying to get to the end without going through the work, right? Because situations and things, whether they be so complex or so simple, they do affect us with all of our movements, motions, and what we do every single day, right? Whether we're resting, we're working, or we're at play. We're always cultivating the energy that's around us, and we're always utilizing the senses that we have in order to be observant of the environment in which we sit, stand, or reside. And that's so doubly true with things that may come, into your energy field. And you have the power, the control, the ability to be able to pick and choose whichever, endeavors you choose to entertain or, apply movement with, toward, or into, right? And those are by choices, yes. Those are by decisions, yes. But those are also by sometimes, being unconsciously led. Have you ever done something or started to do something and then, said to yourself, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Did it ever occur to you that maybe you were being led in that direction and that it was your gift to be able to see that you were in motion and be able to realize, recognize, understand that you needed to use your discernment in order to figure out why this motion was being applied, right? That's a perfect example. I mean, people say that they work or they move or they roll on routine, habit, or um, steps that have already been laid that you keep going back and walking across. You know, whether you incorporate your routine into your schedule, whether you wrap your schedule around your routine, there's still the same steps that you're taking in order to gain the same result on a daily basis that you would like to see, achieve, feel good about, maybe, you know. And here I'm guilty for that because I do exactly that. So every day, you know, I won't, you know, walk into the eye of the public, walk even into the eye of the day without being put together and, my hair, my face, my clothes, my mind thought, my mannerism, my heart space. I mindfully, look at and apply attention to and use my discernment with each one of those daily routines and tasks. It also includes physical therapy because I do that routinely every day as well. But the thing that I use my heightened discernment for are things that infiltrate my everyday world. Or when I'm given a sign, a synchronicity, a symbol, an internal nudge, maybe a nugget of knowledge from my spirit team that's saying, you're doing this so perfectly, like so you're in step with what you're doing. Now it's time for you to advance and strengthen other areas so that all of your endeavors have just as much strength as what you've now, you could do with your eyes closed. So, and that comes to me all the time. So, and that's when I incorporate different exercise routines and different muscle movements into my schedule, my routine, my everyday perfection and enhancement of me. And I do that not only with my physical body, but I do that with my mind, and I do that with my heart space, and I even do that with my chakras by making sure that I'm mindfully, intentionally applying, effort in all the right places in order to get my day, started, in my opinion, what feels right and resonates with me in the right way, right? And everybody has whatever it is that they do on a daily basis in order to make sure that they're presenting um, the best side of them by perfecting it and working on it and enhancing it, right? And, you use your discernment on how long you apply attention to each area too. Just like you use your discernment or you read between the lines when things, approach you. And when you are in a balanced, harmonized state, because you've already relied upon and used and agree with the sensations that you're feeling so far as your day progresses with the energies that are in your environment, when something else pops in or, knocks on your door, it gives you more of a firmer foundation, a sturdier structure in order to be able to utilize the tools, pivot and turn, try new things, go in enhanced directions so that you can incorporate strength in your entire structure and be more stably diverse, maybe, if that's even like a thing, like where every part of you has depth. Every aspect of what you're trying to achieve, strengthen, enhance, perfect, bring into the light, utilize for your growth and development, it all has depth. And the depth, however much depth you apply, all starts with you. And when you peel back your layers and you use your discernment and you listen to your spirit team and focus on the pieces of you that will bring you the most growth, and then strengthen all pieces of the picture that you're bringing from vision to reality, then you'll see that things will flow easier, nicer, smoother, if you will, because you're manifesting your true desires on a structure that will handle the weight of the endeavor that you're looking to bring into this world. Now, everything weighs different depending upon what it is that you're looking to achieve. And if you're looking to achieve the growth of a rock into a mountain, grand and tall, right? Housing humanity or plants or animals or, it all, then that foundation really does need to be very, very firm. Mountains are heavy, and the benefit that they give are very sturdy. So when you're using your intuition and you're on your forward motion direction, enhancing, perfecting, building, creating, right, manifesting, stay on the positive side. Stay on the positive side and invite creativity and higher vibration, clarity, wisdom, and knowledge, and that it all be illuminated through your discernment, that you handle each situation with poise and grace, not just for your best, outlook or outcome, but for the whole. Because most often we could become limited if we think small by only thinking in one direction. And that's why we want to strengthen our structure in every direction. Because we are not here, we are not just one. We are part of the all. We are part of the whole. We are fragments of a grander scheme, a larger picture. And we all need structure and strength in order to stand and be seen, to allow our message to be clear and, to follow our direction that's being laid out for us. And say thank you to your spirit team, to the divine, for providing to you your grandest tool, your discernment. If you need me, I'm always available. Don't ever think that any situation is too grand or too small, because everything is how it should be, where it should be, when it should be. Your time to reach out and ask for help, or grab a friend, a partner, if you will, and together we could enlighten and enhance and allow your spiritual development to evolve and grow and take you to places that you've only dreamed, but will be your reality once you start migrating in that direction. And together we can go until you're strong enough to stand on your own. Although I may be sad to see our partnership go from hand to hand to relay, it'll give me great joy to know that you are a soul ascending into who you were always meant to be. I'm so excited for you and for me. My lovely collective. The messages that I receive, they are powerful, they are strong, they are vibrant, and some are meant for me, but most are meant for you. Because I always say, thank you for giving me the guidance that I need today. Together, what should the collective know? Knowing that everybody's timelines vary and that things are happening on different schedules, if you will, because everything is preset. It's just when we decide that we're gonna jump in and be a responsive participant in our game of ascension. My lovely collective, I do look forward to all your comments, your likes, and your subscribes. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, straight through to the endless top, because there is no there's no limit on how large I could love or how much energy I could provide. But thank you for providing to me all the donations of love and light and positive thoughts and forward motion and movement in directions of the grand design. Because it's not just a benefit for one, it's a benefit for all. Because I feel the intensity in the energy around me. It's electrifying, it's inviting, and it's all because of you. So keep that discernment, hold it close, travel your road, reach out, let's talk. We could be partners. And it wouldn't be anything other than me wanting willingly to show, to give, to provide all the knowledge, the wisdom, the guidance, and the clarity that I have. It's not meant for me to hoard, it's meant for me to share. Let me share it with you so you can share the tools with another. There's so many people in this world, it takes all of us. My lovely creative collective of compassion and consistent commitment. I love you and I am so proud of you. New beginnings are here for all of us. I know that I ended my old cycle and I am in my new. I see and it follows me 10:01 everywhere I go. And I am so super psyched. And to share that 111 also is for me to know that trusting my intuition is the right way to be. It's where to go. And you should too. And if you need help to make sure that you're hearing it clearly, another reason that you should reach out. And by all means, leave me your email. The end of the month is coming. The new month is going to be starting soon. And with that said, the September newsletter will be following. My lovely collective, whatever you do today, I believe in you. You should believe in you too. You're a wonderful, worthy individual, light essence.